Good afternoon, y'all. If you are watching live, say hi down below. Let me know you're here. If you are watching the replay, what should we say? Hashtag finally. We'll do that one. Finally. So, if you are here watching live, say hi, I'm here, whatever you want. If you are watching later on the replay, comment hashtag finally. That way I can come back and thank you personally for watching my video. Hey Heather, how are you today, lovely? Do you know who your competition is? Do you have an idea? If you know the answer, don't ruin it. Give a minute for everybody to hop on and say hi. I'm going to share this to a couple places first. Hey Bree, how are you? Where is the share button? I don't have it. I'll share it afterwards. So if you are just dropping on, say hi. Let me know you're here so I can chat with you. If you're watching a replay, do hashtag finally because you finally made it. I'm going to be doing a simple face today, and I'm going to be talking about something that I'm kind of pumped up about because I watched some training on my way, or not watched, but listened to some training on my way up here in Farmington today. I drove up from Cape, and it's something I really want to share with you guys, and it was really, really, really good. If you don't know, my giant team, my uplines, and everybody is doing a big promotional training event this month. It's called Rank in the Bank. Ranking being our promotions that we get within our company. So we are doing a big training all month. We're having all kinds of trainings and speakers, and it's been really cool, really informative, helping me grow as my business starts to grow. And I watched one from this weekend that I missed while we were busy with family things, or listened to it. And I want to know, who's your competition? Do you know? I mean, honestly, really, truly, do you know who your real competition is? Do you? I didn't, a long time ago. And I've heard it a million times, but I didn't know. So I want to let, hopefully a couple more people hop on here, and then we will get on with this and talk about it. I am doing an easy, simple face today. Something that's going to be really good for school, for the busy mom, running out the door, running to go errands on the weekend, and you don't want to do a full face of makeup, or you feel like being lazy. Hello, coverage. So, you're not sure, I bet you do know, you just don't realize it. Take a guess. Who is your competitor? Do you know? Is it the next girl over selling the other product? Is it the other team that sells the same products but it's not on your team? Is it the other company across town? Is it the kid you're trying to beat in the race when you're running? I don't know. Who is your competitor? Can I let you in on a secret? You only have two complete competitors, and that's it. Two. Those are the only competitors you will ever have ever had, and will ever have. Ever. Give up? Because I'm waiting on some answers. I'll just sit here and dance while I do my makeup and pat out my foundation. Your real competitors are yourself and Satan. And that is it. We need to stop with the comparing and the competition between women, between men and women, against each other, against every other human on the face of this planet. You don't have to compete with. I have a little tiny baby hair. Look at this. The garlic line. It's bringing it back. It broke off quite a while ago, and now it's just kind of there. I'm serious. Your only competitor is you. And of course, always Satan. That's it. You do not have to compete against the girl next door. You do not have to compete against your upline and think you got to do as well as they are. The only person you have to compete against is yourself. You need to compete against today who you were yesterday, and tomorrow you're going to do another competition to be better than you were today. And that's, I mean, seriously, every day you wake up and you get an opportunity to be better than you were the previous day. You get a do-over every single day to do better. And if you messed up, guess what? Go to bed, wake up, and do it again the next day. We have got to stop comparing ourselves to other people, especially on social media. Because social media is just the happy snapshot. That is all what people want to share. They're not going to air all their dirty laundry on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, whatever, Tumblr, for you to see. Everybody else's public stuff that they share is only the highlights. They're not going to show you all of the crap that they deal with. The person you see in the mall that's walking with the Gucci bag and the Chanel perfume, and I don't even know because I don't pay attention to this expensive stuff. What'd you say we got? Fenty lipstick and I don't know. We'll go Gucci sweater and Vera Wang purse. You know? That's not your competition. Because they got more money than you? That doesn't make them your competition. Your competition is to be better than you were before. To improve yourself. And that's it. That is the only thing you need to compete with, is to be better than you were before. And when you're doing that, you're already beating Satan. Because he doesn't want you to improve. He doesn't want you to be better. And I'm not lying. That's his job every day. His job is to steal, kill, and destroy. Well, if you're getting better, get the kids lunch. Come back and watch later. That's a good thing about these lives. You can always jump on at any time. I forgot to clip my hair back. But that's what I really wanted to share. All these women are competing with each other all the time. Well, she's this, she's that. I want to be better than who and who. I want to be better than so-and-so. That is not how the world is supposed to work. You need to work on you for you. And that's it. It is not anyone else's responsibility to do things for you. It is not your responsibility to be the end-all, be-all, best-all. It's just not how God made us to be. Your job is to better yourself for whatever reason you think you should. And we all have reasons that we know He wants us to. We all want to be better for our kids. We want their lives to be better than ours that we had when we were kids. We want to leave them more financially set than we are now. You know, those are the things you used to compete with. Well, she looks like the perfect mom. She gets to give her kid everything. They get to go do everything. The kid never throws a fit. They just always seem so happy. Well, guess what? You don't know what it's like inside their home. It might be a fighting match every night. Don't wish for what's greener on the other side, because usually it's either fake or it's fertilized with bullcrap. You don't want to compete like that, because you will never win. Stop comparing yourself, because it's not a true comparison, because each person was created completely different and on their own. God uniquely created you to be the way that you are. Did you know that? Did you know you are fearfully and wonderfully made with a specific design created after His own image? Yeah, we are created in the image of how God sees Himself. So if God created you to be specifically you, to do a job He created specifically for you, precisely for you, why are we always trying to change it? Why are we always trying to be something that we're not? We always, I want to look like that supermodel, or I wish I could do my makeup like her, or I wish I was thin like her, or blah, 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 blah. We have got to cut this crap out. Girl, I'm telling you right now, they're not your competition. You are your competition. And you are usually beating yourself down. If you're any kind of human like I know we are, you're the one that beats yourself down at times when you compare yourself to other women. Because I'm guilty of it too. But the thing is, You are your only competition. There's nobody else. Hear that little voice in the back of your head? That's Satan. That little, got yourself over here, you got that little nasty voice right here on your shoulder saying, oh, you can't do that. Shut him up, flick him off your shoulder and be done. There is no reason you need to compare yourself to someone else. Are we going to do it? Yeah, because we're human. But should we? Not really. Because all that's going to do is get us down in the dumps. That is going to give us something to wallow about. That's going to give us something to be negative about. And why are we giving ourselves something to be negative about when that is what Satan wants? He leaps for joy when you are not happy with the way you are. Don't, something I struggle with, weight. I have struggled with weight my entire life. Sorry, my chair is getting uncomfortable because I got a big old butt and it doesn't fit in it. Actually, I don't have a butt, I have hips. Thanks, Mom. But if you're unhappy with the way your body looks, don't punish yourself by working out because you don't like the way it looks. Work out because you love yourself enough to make yourself healthier. Love yourself enough to improve the body that you're in so you can live longer. You know, reward things, do them for the right reason, and stop competing with everybody else. I'm going to say this again because not enough people realize it, and it's something that I feel is really important because I've struggled with it myself. You cannot compare yourself to other people on social media because they're only posting snapshots of their happy moments. I know for a fact because I did it myself in my marriage. Say, what? Oh yeah, if you would have gone back to my Facebook, when I was with my ex-husband, I posted posts all the time, cheering him on and saying how happy we were and how great things were. It was all a lie. I didn't want to let people know how bad it was. I didn't want people to know that I was being verbally and emotionally abused. I didn't want people to know that I was being treated like I should be a maid. I didn't want people knowing that he resented me for not leaving Sophia and not coming home and taking care of him when she was in the hospital. No one on Facebook knew that because I didn't share it. I didn't make it common knowledge. My house was a living hell and I should have left a lot longer than I did. But I was too embarrassed to admit it. And I'd been putting on this happy face for so long, I didn't want people to know that I had failed. I had screwed up. So yeah, people aren't sharing all their garbage and crap and dirt on Facebook, on Instagram, on social media, where everybody can see it because they don't want you to know. So you're going to say, oh, they're so happy all the time. I highly doubt it. Instead, be real. And one thing it's going to destroy Satan, because I said he's your other competitor. He's your other thing that you're going to go against besides yourself. My post this morning, preach about your blessings or talk about your blessings more than you do your problems. That will drive Satan absolutely nuts. He doesn't want you to be happy. He doesn't want you to tell others what God has done for you. He doesn't want you to preach the good word to someone else. If you're having a good day because you're in a good mood and somebody complimented you on your outfit, Satan don't want you to tell the world about that. Girl, shout it from the rooftops. Hey, you woman at Walmart, you complimented me on my shoes today? Thank you. You made my day. She might not ever see it. You can post it in your local mom group like SEMO Moms or what's going on in St. Francis County for our examples, locally here where I'm at. And say, hey, to the lady that complimented me today, thank you. You really made my day. I was having a crappy day and your compliment turned it around. Will she see it? Chances are no. But we need more positivity in the world. And that is one way we can do it, sharing those little blessings. Because just because something is small does not mean it is not a blessing. A blessing can be anything that is positive, no matter what size it is. It could be somebody complimenting your toe polish for all I care. Somebody complimented my sandals at work yesterday, or Tuesday, and I was like, oh, thanks. By the way, thanks, Tracy. I've had women compliment my nails when I'm out in public before. That just makes you feel good. Why not share the love? Why not just compliment other women when you see them? anybody. Compliment somebody just when you're out and about. If you see somebody that looks sad or just kind of has a long down face, give them a compliment. You don't know what they're struggling with. You could totally change their life around. It's not hard to be kind. It costs nothing to be kind. It is nothing to be nice to people. It does not cost you a single dadgum thing to pay somebody some time, pay someone some attention, give someone a compliment. You know, do something simple. Go buy your coworker a soda. You know, what is it, $1, $1.50 now? If you go to the gas station, depending on what day it is and what you're getting. You know, do something simple like that and build each other up, because they are not your competition. The guy in the next cubicle over that got the promotion instead of you, he's not your competition. You didn't get that promotion yet because God has something to teach you first. If you don't get what you want, it's because God has a lesson in it for you. It will come. You got to be faithful. And you got to pray, and you got to believe that God will do it. He hears all of our requests, and he will answer them in due time. So I challenge you today to think of who you thought your competitor was before, somebody you were, and maybe not even be directly in competition, somebody that you're like, oh, I just got to be better than her. You know, I dare you today, double dog dare you, giving your homework, because yes, I'm a teacher and school is coming back soon. And by the way, sometime in August, I'm going to be doing a back to school, back to basics makeup series, which will be awesome. But I dare you, somebody that you've had some sort of competition with in the past, somebody that you have compared yourself to in the past, I dare you to compliment them on something today and see how it makes you feel. And if you can do it honestly, then good for you. If you can't compliment them honestly, you've got some work you got to do. You got some praying and some Lord talking, getting right with Jesus you got to do. If you cannot compliment somebody sincerely on something. Because part of this problem, this world today, I would say the biggest problem is we are comparing ourselves with people we don't even know what's going on. And then we get all down and all butthurt and all upset and all in our heads and in our feels about what's going on, what we think is going on between you and this other person, when really there's probably nothing there for you to be competing with them about. You know, I mean, it's just not necessary. You do not have to compete with people all the time. And it's not something that is needed anyways, because they are not your true competition. Your true competition is you. You are the one holding yourself back. You are the one keeping yourself from being happy. Oh, my boss didn't, no. If your boss didn't give you something, it's probably for a reason. Well, my kid no. If you can't do something because your kid needs something else, or your kid has a behavior issue, that means your kid needs you. Put your wants and needs aside for somebody else sometimes. It's hard. I struggle with it all the time because I'm tired. I'm ready to go to bed. My kid is bouncing off the walls, other than, thank God for summer school. She's exhausted. It's great. I can go to bed on time. But I want to drive home to you. Hey, honey. Hey, Cassie. How are you guys? Honey, I know you're hot. I'm sorry. Thank you for hopping on. I love you. But I want to remind you that you are your only competition. You're not comparing yourself to Joe Smo next in the next office or in the next cubicle. You're not comparing yourself to Sally Sue down there at the department store. You. Go look in the mirror today and say, you are my competition and I will be better than this. Because you can be better than you every single day. Wake up with a passion and a fire to be better. I'm looking for my mask here. Because you are the only you. If you try to change yourself to be someone else, then you're not you anymore. And then you have basically just given God a big old slap in the face. Because he designed you the way he specifically wants you to be. And you trying to change yourself is saying, oh God, your plans are not good enough. Here, let me just change it for you because you don't know what you're doing. You're the Almighty. You're the powerful. I honor you and I praise you, but I'm not going to listen to you. I don't like what you did, so I'm going to change it. How? Every single time. Well, I'll get it in a minute. But am I wrong? In trying to change yourself, is that not an insult to God? Like, to me, if I created, say, a robot or something, and the robot comes to life and says, oh, I don't like how I made myself. I'm going to change this. Totally change his coding on his own. Wouldn't you be upset? I would be PO'd. Like, listen here, you little ungrateful little bugger. I'm going to drop kick you and punt you across the room. Is what you would do to that robot. At least I would. I'd take it apart and say, well, fine then. You don't like it? You're not going to be you. But good thing God's not like me. He's graceful and merciful, and he gives us love and grace and understanding when we do not deserve it. So quit comparing yourself to his other creations, because he compared them to no one when he made them, and he compared you to no one else when he made you. You were made specifically for his purpose, not your own. Your purpose. You wake up, I can't do this, and talk. I always try to do my lip liner and talk. Same with my eyeliner. Lining and talking I can't really do. Here we go. God didn't create you after any other image other than his own for you. So why would you go and change it? You are God's specific creation. Dropping things over here. Hello? You only need to worry about beating yourself. You don't need to worry about beating the next guy at the bowling alley. I mean, unless you're trying to win money from, you know, a 9-pin tournament, which is, okay, then, yeah, that kind of competition's fine. But as in talking about who you are deep down inside, I need to be better than so-and-so. I need to, you know, outshine so-and-so. That is not what God intended us to do. Healthy sports competition? Yeah, that's fine. Healthy competition at work to raise morale? Yeah, that's fine. But, oh, I don't like Jeannie. She thinks she's got her life all set up for her. She's all perfect. Like, No, that's not okay. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors. You only know what you see. And don't believe what anybody else tells you, because it's never right. So stop comparing yourself to everyone else and just compare yourself to you. Look down deep at yourself and say, what am I doing that I am not happy with? What about myself am I unhappy with? Does my mood stink? Am I grumpy? Am I short-tempered? You know, am I not? And it could be simple as I'm not happy with my body. It could be I'm not happy with my mental state. I'm not happy in my relationship or whatever. Well, then I challenge you to dig deep and find what those problems are. If there's a problem in your relationship, 99% of the time it's communication. If you're unhappy with your job, what specifically are you unhappy about your job? You know, are you unhappy because of the people you work with? Well, then you need to quit letting them bother you, because that's trivial. You can do your job and let them do their thing. My hair's all jacked up from clipping it back now. You know, find the root of the problem and then find a way to fix it. Because God created you the way that you are. And you have a job to do for him. You have a purpose. We need to find that out. And your purpose is different than everybody else's purpose here on the whole big world. Okay? I'm being honest and I'm being real with you guys. Share this and get this message out, because I feel that everybody on this planet needs to hear this message. Because when we stop comparing ourselves to other people and we stop competing with other people for the wrong reasons, we get along and life in this world will be so much better. And that's pretty much all I got for you today. My makeup's done. I will post later what I used. I felt like this was a good time for me to talk to you guys without going makeup-y on you. I still wanted to do my makeup. You can still see it. If you want questions, you go ahead and ask. But I wanted to tell you a word from God. Stop competing, because it is a sin. Stop comparing. Don't covet thy neighbor. One of the 10 commandments. When you're comparing yourself to somebody else and you're trying to be better than they are for the wrong reasons, that, my friend, is a sin. You are breaking one of the 10 commandments. We're human. We're all going to do it. But we need to catch ourselves and we need to do better. I love you guys. God bless you all. Thank you for joining in. Give this a share and get it out so people can hear what I had to say today, because I feel that it is very, very important. Stay safe out in the heat. Do something fun. And remember, I challenge you. Compliment your competitor. See how you feel inside. Bye, guys. Love ya.